Hey, what's going on YouTube? Career Bro number 3 here, coming at you with a deck profile for the May 2018 format. This is for one of my favorite decks of all time, Mermails. I used to play these guys back during E-Dragon format when those guys were just destroying left and right. This is a deck I played back in the day. E-Dragons and I believe spell books were a thing. So recently Dragoons came back to 3, so I decided I wanted to give this deck a go. This is more of a fun build I kind of made. It could be competitive. There's some changes I would make to it to make it competitive. I'll explain those as I go here, but let's go ahead and get started. So first card I have right here for you guys is Mulling Glacia. This card is amazing. The discard can destroy your opponent's hand. The downside to it, obviously, you skip your battle phase, but when he leaves the field, but this guy, you can get him off so easily now that Dragoons is at 3. Another card you want to play for sure, 3 copies of Abyss Megalo. Gotta get the secrets, guys. This guy is amazing. His effect to tribute any water monster on the field to attack twice. You can LTK in a player with that effect. One thing I forgot to mention, I am playing the Sekka build. So his secondary effect, or his primary effect, isn't any good in this deck because you can't add Abyss Squall or Abyss Fear to your hand since we don't play any other spell or traps. But let's keep going. 3 copies of Abyss Teus, guys. This is probably one of my favorite cards here, just because you can add any level 4 or lower Mermail monster when this guy's summoned. It only takes to discard 1 water monster. This guy's real good. Rank 7 plays like crazy. With new Link monsters out now, you can do a lot of different combos with this guy. My tech here, not a lot of people play this guy. 1 copy of Abyss Lead. Like I said, the discard on this current format is a thing. So if you can get a Mermail monster on the field, tribute him to activate his effect, and get rid of 1 card from your opponent's hand, can be a big help for you. So play 1 copy of him. I'm currently playing 2 copies of Abyss Pike. This guy is real good for the fact that you can add any level 3 or lower water monster. It doesn't have to be a Mermail. It's any water monster. You play a bunch of them in this deck. So I'm playing 2 copies of this guy right now. He is amazing. One thing I'm trying out is 2 copies of Abyss Gund. And then I am playing the 1 copy of Abyss Lind. This is probably the card I will cut out to play competitively. Maybe I would play 3 copies of Abyss Gund instead of playing Lind, or possibly cut this one out for Abyss Abyss Dine. That's another good card for the current format with Link monsters and stuff. Other Mermail monsters, Abyss Osha, Abyss Turge, and Abyss Mander. These guys are pretty good. Abyss Turge, add any level 3 or lower water monster from your graveyard. It's always good to recycle them. She's pretty good with Link monsters right now, opening up some combo plays. This guy opens up different combos with Synchros and Xyz. Alright, now moving on to the Atlanteans. I want to play 3 copies of Prince. This guy's broken. Do not run less than 3. Obviously, you want to run your 3 Dragoons. A lot of people say having this card at 3 did not make a big difference. After play testing, this guy made a huge difference for me. His effect isn't limited at once per turn, so it is a very strong card. I need to get them ultimates though. Hard to shout up to $100, but gotta do it. What I'm trying out right now is 3 copies of infantry. What I would do is maybe cut one out, play that 1 marksman and 2 infantries. Destroying face-up cards on the field. It's real good in this current format. So marksman, there's not a lot of back row being played right now, so that's why I'm trying out 3. But if possible, cut one out, throw in that marksman. And then you want to play your 1 copy of Deep Sea Diva. Everybody knows what that one does. Another tech we have here, you got your frog engine, 3 copies of Swamp Frog, 1 copy of Ronin Tonin, and I am playing that Dupe Frog. This guy can be cut out. I'm still playtesting, trying him out. I like the combos, so for now I'm keeping him in. Your Undyne engine, your Genix Undyne, and your 1 Genix controller. Pretty self-explanatory for those that are familiar with Mermails. I am missing that Rosinix. I would consider cutting out the Dupe Frog to play in Rosinix to open up your link plays. And one other card I am trying out right now is 2 copies of Aqua Spirit. This opens up a lot more combos for some rank 4s, for some link monster combos. I'm currently trying this out instead of the fish support, the nibbles. So it's working out pretty great. I would consider maybe cutting these out, a couple more cards from the main deck, and throwing the fish to make the deck a bit more competitive. But like I said, this is kind of my little style here. And then last but not least, you want to play your 3 copies of Sekka's Light. This card is amazing. Drawing 2 cards is so fucking busted. Being able to recycle your dead draws is also amazing. You can continue using this copy as long as you're not running any more spell or traps. It's the only downside to it, but this deck does not need any more. Moving on to the extra deck, guys. For the Link monsters, I'm running 1 Miss Starboy. Huge support for all your water monsters. Link Spider. This guy works real good with Rosinix. That's 1 card I do need to play in this deck, and with Genix Controller. For your Nightmare engine, I got Nightmare Goblin, Phoenix, and Cerberus. These guys are good. Pop special summon monsters, pop back row. This guy is also very good in this deck. These guys are so easy to make here. So I'm not running the Mermaid, just for the fact that I'm not running the Nightmare Corruptor in the deck. So other cards, other Link monsters. Trigate Wizard, pretty busted. Firewall Dragon, can't go wrong with that. Saryuja, still have trouble trying to pronounce this guy right here. So easy to make in this deck. Drawing 4 is just so fucking amazing. And your big boy, Warlord Dragon. All these guys are so easy to make in this deck. It's just crazy. And for your Xe monsters, you got your number 42, Tomahawk. This guy is what makes those guys so easy to summon. Only running 1 rank 4 right now, Abyss Dweller. Shuts down a lot of decks. And then for your Toads, you got your Totally motherfucking awesome. You gotta run these guys. They work real good with the Mermails. And then, I'm trying out some Synchros actually, believe it or not. But these guys can definitely be taken out to make the deck more competitive. But I am trying out Coral Dragon, the discard a card to return or to destroy cards on the field, on your opponent's side of the field, is amazing. All your water monsters will get their effects activated when you discard them to activate this guy's effect. And also with Brio, this guy does the same thing, except he returns them to the hand or to the extra deck. Trying them out, like I said, is more of a fun build. I've always been a huge fan of Brio, so I decided I wanted to run them. So anyways, that completes the deck profile, guys. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more deck profile videos. We got a lot of fun decks that we're going to be showing to you guys. They're going to be top tier decks. A lot of them are going to be more budget decks for players that are on a low budget but still want to play competitive in Yu-Gi-Oh! Stay tuned for more videos. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Thank you, guys.